direction. I have Tatiana Rule here with me today. And we're off. Good first point here for the SoCal Hard Eights.
0-0-1.
Thanks for holding it down, girl.
0-0-1.
Thanks. Yeah, the Shock, really strong women's doubles team, a lot of firepower, so we'll see what the Hard Eights do.
Firepower and fiery. These are two of the, well, some of the most fiery girls in all of PPA and MLP. So it's really cool that MLP provides these opportunities for partnerships like this.
Long.
Point.
It's a well-constructed point for the Hard Eights.
1-0-2. Side out. 0-1-1.
It's a good pickup. Oh, we had a net cord there.
Some net love there for the St. Louis Shock. I love it.
1-1-1. Second serve. 1-1-2. Point.
That's a tough net cord. Not in their favor.
2-1-2.
I like that
Side
speed
out.
up there from Anna. I know that Anna and Kate have that big, fiery, powerful game, but Irina and Cailyn were just there with the counter neutralization for it. St. Louis trying to keep the ladies at the back court. Great lob. Oh, almost.
That's the toughest part. We'll see how the Hard Eights are able to make their way from the baseline to the kitchen. It's really tough against a team that's has big firepower at the kitchen.
I'd like to see Irina utilize her backspin drop, but that's probably also why they are not returning to her. It really buys that team time with all the backspin to get to the kitchen line and take some pressure off of themselves as they transition. Oh, tough spot there, and Kate and Anna are all over it. They're just so fiery. Irina trying to take some time. They're hitting, slow down Kate's pace.
They're hitting good deep returns because they're unwinding their stack pretty well, which is always hard playing against a team that has, you know, good ground strokes as well.
You do bring up a good point, though, about like unwinding the stack. You know, when teams are out of position like that, it does give a little bit more advantage to their opponents.
4-1-1.
I like it. The eight's trying to keep the Shock at the baseline this time.
Yeah.
Well done.
4-1-2.
That's also key. I mean, if you don't want Anna Bryan, Kate Fahey up at the kitchen line against you, you've got to find a way to keep them back with the spin, get the depth that you need with that ball.
That was a tough drop. That what we were just talking about on stacking, that's the one, you know, downside there is you really have to book it when you're the player returning to the open court.
5-1-2.
I like that return from Campbell. It's a good, strong return. Kate's backhand and the classic Kate scream. We have the switch here.
6-1-2.
I also like the mentorship. If you look at that angle of it from Irina for Cailyn. Cailyn has such a bright future in this game. So does Jalina.
Point.
And I think maybe that was Adam Stone's mindset going into this, was having a young team that he could kind of mold to however he think is fit.
7-1-2.
It's a good deep return by Cailyn.
Just long from Irina, and she looks to her bench for confirmation. It's a tough call.
It's a great part about MLP. You're able to rely on your teammates on the bench for those close line calls and, you know, for the video challenges, which is different than, you know, our traditional tournaments that we have to play during the year.
Yeah, it's on your own, and it adds that extra clarity and assurance that you need for challenges. And
Point. Ten, 1-2.
Kate showing some frustration there.
All right, here we go, side out. Let's see what the SoCal Hard Eights can do here. Maybe go on a little run, get some momentum.
Second serve. One, 10-2.
Good creation there by Cailyn, opening up some opportunities, and she gets it. She gets what she was looking for. Forcing that unforced error from Kate there.
2-10-2.
I love those high serves from Irina. I think it adds an extra element of pressure and time that you give your opponent when you do high serves like that.
That's true, yeah. That was really good aggression on that last point from Irina, too. She saw the opportunity and took it. Good job. Oh, another tough net cord. We have another side out, another match point opportunity for St. Louis Shock. Match. St. Louis Shock take the lead 1-0.
Crazy upsets, and I think this was one of them actually too against the St. Louis Shock. So it would be fun to see if they can do it a second time.
Here we go, hands battle. Point one.
Which they've been known for. That was kind of the story of the match at the midseason tournament with these two. Lots of crazy, fun, fast hands battles.
1-0-2.
We're here on Grandstand. Another interesting thing, what I wonder will happen is, you know, the Hard Eights, Lane and Ryan are really good about getting the crowd involved and the energy. So I wonder if, you know, they'll try to do that here.
That's the fun part of MLP, you know, is what makes it so electric. And That's also why the stands are full, and so is the parking lot. That
0-2-1.
was a mess. Great transition there from Ryan to get into the kitchen. He has such great footwork, which allows him to kind of make some of these shots look easier than they really are.
It's true, all these dinks are, these guys are making them look effortless. It's a lot harder than it looks to keep the ball that low over the net.
Great speed up there, one-handed flick by Big H down the line.
0-2-2. Side out.
Missed serve there, a little bit of a gift. So we'll have a side out here for St. Louis. Let's see what they can do with it if they'll extend their lead.
Redirect. Oh, just missed it. Wow.
That was a pretty ambitious ATP, I think.
Have a little bit of a lead. Maybe you can take some more risks, but you know, 2-0, not a huge lead.
Okay, there's the fire. There's Blaine getting pumped up. He really thrives in the MLP format, I think. He's a very energetic player. He's energetic on the PPA Tour as well, but with the team environment, it's just very advantageous for him and his teammates. I think they want to get fired up with him and bring the energy for him, and he starts it.
Oh, yeah. I think he brings a lot of that, you know, college tennis days attitude where, you know, you're just cheering so hard for your team, and it really makes a difference in those tough moments.
Good lead by the Shock.
2-0-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
it's a little low for the flick.
Yeah, if you're reaching that far into the kitchen wanting to flick, he didn't seem like he had the most control over his balance yet. I wouldn't have flicked that one. Here's the hands battle. That ball's in.
Wow.
Very nice.
It's good defense. Defense to offense.
Good hold by the eights for the side out, but let's see if they can convert some points their way.
0-2-1.
Oh, it's a bit high.
Yep, that's a tough spot. You can't give Gabe Tardio that. And he executed it nicely too, but by going to his opponent's inside foot. Good go-to target in pickleball.
See Blaine over there trying to put some pressure on. Running to the kitchen and trusting that Ryan will execute the third, which he did.
And it got them on the board. They're only trailing by one.
Side out.
A few missed drives from Ryan. He has a very powerful drive, but he has to play a little more cleanly, I would say, when you're playing against the Shock.
That's true. Against these top teams, like, you know, you want to go for those balls, you want to go for those shots, but the difference is you're not really going to see those back. You're not really going to see those mistakes from them. So it puts a little pressure.
Small exchange there, good exchange. Tough drive there. That's hard for Blaine to cover.
Yeah, that was a really
4-1-1.
really great drive. Kind of going back to the unstacking conversation.
Exactly.
Wow, good defense. Oh, yep. There it is.
It's hard to put overheads away in pickleball. You go for the
4-1-2.
angles and to the middle, you change your spot, but it's not an easy thing to just put away.
I wonder
the defense too is just impeccable.
Oh yeah. I'm curious if they will
5-1-2.
stay on this, but no, they're choosing to continue to switch, which is a good return.
It's a good spot from Tardio.
And we're back here.
6-1.
Men's doubles, 6-1 for the St. Louis Shock. See how the second half is going to go.
I think the
Great
story
hands.
of this match so far has been, as you see there, Ryan and Blaine kind of making the early errors. Not even that early, but they're just the ones making the errors right now. But I like the aggressive style they're playing, but they've got to execute a little bit cleaner. That's what got them the upset in the first place at the midseason tournament.
Obviously easier said than done.
1-7-1.
Walking in pressured environments like this, especially the format of MLP, women starting first, they can either give you that lead or you're down 0-1 and you got to battle it back to have a chance in mixed.
Absolutely.
2-7-1.
Some momentum here. Can tell the energy. It's positive. Oh, he
Good
made it.
ATP there from Hayden. Good patience.
Yeah, he held it so long.
I don't know if you guys can hear that at home, but
2-7-2.
like we were saying earlier, Blaine is a very energetic player, kind of talking to himself, giving his partner, come on, let's do this, right before their point. You love that energy.
Side out.
Tough, he caught him in the right spot. It's so hard to counter when it's going to your right
7-2-1.
shoulder to your body.
Point.
That was a good leave, I think, from Blaine, but
Timeout, SoCal, hard eights.
when Hayden's on the
8-2-1.
other side of that, that's tough.
Good timeout.
8-2-1.
Oh, that was a good
Very
counter.
nice.
8-2-2.
You just love that energy on the court. Oh, wow. Great ATP from H. Gabe was there just in case, but gosh, that was just a good shot that they got on the line from the eights.
Really good slide from Blaine, too. That is a spot where he could have been tagged in the body, but he chose to slide backhand and
I'll recall.
chose correctly.
2-8-1.
Wow, another great shot down the line. Painting the lines on grandstand court here. Check this out, slide,
3-8-1.
backhand down the line, way in two. You can feel the energy shifting.
Serve.
They have another opportunity here,
3-8-2.
another serve. See if they can score a couple more points. Wow.
Point.
Good speed up, good aggression.
The eight's getting
4-8-2.
very fired up here. This is not a good sign for the Shock. Great resets and pickups here from these guys. And that's the transition I like to see. Getting to the kitchen, but once you're at the kitchen, you gotta do something.
All right, 8-4.
I'll recall. 8-4-1.
Getting loud over there on championship court.
Yep, we are right next to it, literally right next to it. And the crowd is electric, not only for this court, but of course grandstand court. But it's a tough environment to play in. It's another element that you have to deal with. It's not wind, it's not sunshine, it's the crowd, and they are bringing the energy.
There was a really good deceptive shot by Gabe. He holds it so well and then misdirects it last minute. It's really tough to predict when you're on the other side of the net.
Good slide from H there.
Came out of nowhere.
Match point here for the Shock, or game point, I guess I should say. Good dinking.
Wow.
No one's pulling the trigger quite yet. Good reach in there from Gabe.
Oh,
boy.
Good initiation, but you got to close. That was a fantastic men's match. All right, here we go. St. Louis Shock to serve.
Game 3, time in, 0-0-2.
There's that slice.
Very tough.
Point.
Gabe's going to come out here on fire. In mixed doubles, I know a lot of pressure goes onto the girl because, you know, you're kind of driving. The girls are dinking to each other. You're trying to win the point at the girl or set it up that way.
Yeah, that's true. You have to balance being solid, but also taking the opportunities when you have them as the woman on the court while setting up your male partner.
Good leave right there from Irina.
Like you said, a veteran of the game, you know, has a high court IQ.
1-1-1.
Is able to leave balls like that out, which is hard in the moment.
Second serve. (1-1-2). I'll recall. 1-1-2.
Big serve there from Blaine.
Wow. Big serve to set up a great third. Whose ball do you think that was to cover?
That's
2-1-2.
I don't think no one's touching that one.
Help from the net, but
yep, so net love goes to St. Louis's favor.
Oh, never mind. You got it.
And the ball is saved. I know it seems silly, like why would players go chase after balls? Why not just grab another one? But when you break in these balls, you know, and you're used to that one particular ball, you just want to stay with it. Some of people could look at it like a superstition, I guess, but it does make a factor having a brand new Vulcan ball versus a used one.
that's
2-2-1.
So it's important to find them.
I know, Tatiana, I wonder, when do you think we'll get ball kids in pickleball?
Yeah,
That'll
I think
be the day.
We're definitely headed that way. I think the flash mob and all of their
3,
kids
2,
that they
1.
always have, you know, and the kids showing up on the PPA tour and the juniors side of it proves that, you know, it's a growing game and it's time for some ball kids.
I think that would be really helpful, honestly. But it's also a nice way to reset. When you walk to the ball, you can walk a little slower, take your time if you need it.
Point.
Irina trying to gather herself and
5-2-1.
settle in. And Blaine trying to pump her up. It's great partnership, good teamwork there.
Point.
That's tough against the Shock here. MLP Dallas, brought to you by DoorDash at Pickler Universe in Carrollton, Texas, just outside of Dallas. We just came back from the end switch. St. Louis Shock was leading 6-2, and we are anticipating a comeback.
Second serve.
Oh, wow. That was a good look from Kate. pulling that forehand down the line to keep the guy honest. It's a good tool to have in mixed doubles for the woman, especially when you have a really aggressive male on the other side.
Point. 7-2-2.
Good forehand dink rally from the women here. Really good movement from both teams.
Point.
Tough. Shock puts so much pressure at the kitchen. You feel like you have a little margin sometimes when you play them when you're at the kitchen line.
Even our referees.
Time in.
Even
8-2-2.
indoors, still sweating. Beautiful facility too here at Pickler Universe. It's a new pickleball facility in Dallas. I believe 24 indoor courts, maybe more.
That's a lot of courts.
Great shot from Kate. The forehand down the line. That's what Tatiana was just mentioning. Sometimes you see the guy can come so far over, but then isn't ready to cover the open court.
Nice serve there from Kate, but the game is going to a harder serve. Very strong, lots of pace, and that's going to come with some sacrifice of some errors every now and then. But I like her going for it.
Second serve.
Blaine trying to apply some pressure here with his drive.
2-9-2.
Wow. Here we go. We see his energy. They're still in the game. They're fighting. You never know where these points can lead. Pickleball's such a game of runs.
It is. You could be down 0-10 and somehow the team could come back and win 12. So many comebacks in pickle.
9-3-1.
Great pressure there from Tardio. Looking for those balls, looking for the off pace and really converting that. Well done. Good spot too between Irina and Blaine.
10-3-1.
Yeah. Here we have game point.
Great angle to finish that from Kate Fahey. The Shock will now lead 3-0.
Person who's on the court with you. Every match counts, even if it doesn't, help the team in the overall win. Just want to win for the person sharing the court with you.
That's so true. Fight for your partner.
Wow.
Okay, Cailyn. Little fist bump after that too.
Great down the middle.
Yeah, showing
Found
no
opening.
fear against one of the top doubles partnerships in the world. Fearless.
Second serve.
She's going to have to work through that pressure, though, that Hayden's definitely going to put on her.
He has that flick. It just comes so fast. So, wonder. Anna's also a fantastic player. There aren't many openings here, but they're just going to have to construct the points well and wait for their opportunity.
Yeah, St. Louis is constructing well. That was very nicely done.
0-0-1.
Opening that up for Hayden to put away.
Second serve.
Nice, great fast hands from Ryan. You don't usually see that miss from Hayden.
0-0-2.
Great dinking from the ladies. Oh, good lob.
A little bit of miscommunication there.
All right, we got the ball back. We're live.
1-0-2.
We didn't see that. The ball hit us. We weren't ready.
We're watching the match from the screens.
Side
It's
out.
a good leave.
Zero, 1-1.
The way Anna and Hayden were set up to return, that's a solution to not getting, you know, kind of caught up sometimes, unwinding the stack.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great angle.
Zero, 1-2.
Wow. Big take over there from Hayden. Just can't pop up those high ones, but try to hit a low drop.
Second
It's a good
serve.
return.
1-0-2.
Wow, great angle from Ryan Fu. He was able to get that behind Hayden.
Let's check out this replay here. Woo!
0-1-1.
Tough to get the ball away from Hayden right now, but
He's playing so big, playing really well. That's a hard train to stop.
Side out.
hard eights are going to have to find a way to keep those thirds and fifths a little lower. Well, not thirds, they're fourths in their returns, I should say.
It is only 1-0. The score
true.
has stayed pretty close throughout, even though it seems like one team has been more in control over a majority of the points. However, that's not the story.
It's always great when you're having
2-0-1.
side outs and you really feel like you're in the match. Side outs mean you're doing something right.
Ooh, a little bit of net love there for the eights off of Hayden's one-handed flick.
Anna over there was looking to be aggressive with the speed up at Cailyn, but fell a little short. Here we go. 0-2. Hard eights to serve.
Good transition here from Cailyn from that baseline, getting up to the kitchen. And that's wide.
And they're on the board.
1-2-1.
Great drop from Cailyn. Fu being aggressive, and so is Cailyn. Great job.
Great.
But now they're unstacked. It doesn't matter. Great showing from Ryan. Fabulous point.
They kept the gas on. They didn't let off.
2-2-1.
Tied 2-2. Good aggression there from Ryan, playing really big.
Second serve.
like the ATP was there. I almost kind of wish he would have waited a little more to see if it was.
Would have been close.
Two. Point.
Good serve.
Yeah, missed return here.
We also don't see that very often from the Shock.
3-2-2.
Wow, what an angle from Fu. A hybrid there, kind of a drive, drop, drop, drive.
A drip.
A drip.
4-2-2. Side out.
Wow, that was a great run for the hard eights.
2-4-1.
Ooh, it was there too. Just got to take a little bit off. I think that's just being young to the game. But she has great promise and is going to make that adjustment quickly. I just know it.
3-4-1.
Great dinks. Wow.
It's these ladies with the top spin.
Yeah.
I like the placement of Cailyn's balls. She's going cross court to Anna's forehand maybe a couple of times, and then she goes into the middle, but doesn't quite give the room that Gabe needs to speed it up and be aggressive. Just kind of brings him in, and he just gets a little touch of the ball. Very disciplined.
She doesn't really come off the line much either. She's confident taking some of those dinks out of the air.
Tough shot there. I mean, Hayden's there with the speed up, and when it's that close and it's going up that high, I mean, you could let it go, but he's got the spin and the touch.
Sometimes it's tough to get out of there. That's the hardest part about pickleball, is sometimes getting out of the way of those out balls.
That's right.
Shock take the lead.
5-4-2. Point. Timeout change.
Tough ball there. St. Louis has already secured the match 3-0. And they are leading in the second half of this last mixed match, 6-4.
Good lead.
Yeah, that is a great lead from Cailyn. St. Louis and the eights having a hard-fought battle, but keeping it close throughout. It has seemed like St. Louis was having control a majority of the time, but the score was stuck at 0-1, 0-2, and no one was getting too much of a lead.
Great hands there too from Ryan, as he tries to take a little more court.
Second serve.
That was ambitious. It was there, though. I don't know if I would have done a backhand. But I think his body was already in motion.
5-6-2.
That's what was next.
You know, it's interesting, you know, some players choose to lean different ways or slide different ways to amplify their strengths, right?
Exactly. Great resets here from Cailyn.
Wow, great scrap.
Keeping the eights in the point. Oh,
boy.
Fantastic job, though. She got all the hard shots.
6-5-1. Point.
Ooh, tough speed up.
Signature speed up, one-handed and
7-5-1.
inside the body.
Wow.
Cailyn was ready for that, I think, even before Ryan knew he was going to hit it.
Yeah, very high court IQ to be able to hit an Ernie like that. Oh, that's a good timeout for the Hard Eights, MLP Dallas.
Point.
Tough mistake there. You don't want to give those easy points.
No, not when you get later into the game, too. It's 9-5 now to the Shock.
Point.
And
that's that one-handed speed up. To whoever's in front of him, he goes either down that line or slightly inside of your body, which is a fantastic target, but it will jam you up, and you have to expect it. That way you can counter against it.
Here we are, game point.
Nice direction there by Fu.
Game match, 11-5.
Great match between the Hard Eights and St. Louis Shock. Shock take it 4-0.
There's a lot of action going on here at the Advil Targeted Relief MLP Dallas. Tomorrow, tune into Grandstand. We're going to start at 10 a.m. Central Time. And I believe there's still a great match over on Championship/Center Court. So go check that out. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Tatiana Rule, and this is Jonathan Arrow.
Thank you.